Happy morning, everyone, and welcome to a beautiful, happy session, happy day. And the day will go as happy as I want it to be. Yeah, if I choose to be happy, everything will be happy, everyone will be happy, every moment will be happy, all happy things will come into my life because I'm happy. Yeah. So now onwards, we'll start. I will just, when you log in, this song will be on for a few days so that you can absorb every word of it. Yeah, and you can dance on it and do whatever you want to. Yeah,
Lovely.
nice. So, anybody played make believe games yesterday? Do you have anything to share if you played a game? Come on, be like kids. You have got the key of play. You've already got it. It's for you to open it, open that door which you have locked. As Auntie you said, I had forgotten to dance, which means what? You had locked that door. Put the key and you've thrown the key somewhere and you've forgotten about the key also, that there is a door, there is a key which is existing, which I can open the door. And today happens to be the third day of Navratri. See, these 9 days are very, very powerful. And yes, so take out your hidden, talents, and take out your hidden surprises which are sitting inside you. Just take them out now. Now is because the energies outside is very, very powerful, very, very powerful. These 9 days, the energies outside and the energy inside, the Shakti is sitting within each one of us, right? The power is sitting inside me. Let me activate that power. Let me invoke that power and begin to start my day, in the beginning of the day, in the middle of the day, at the end of the day. Just let me connect with that power every moment. Let me be grateful every moment. So yes, before now I would like, anybody wants to share anything from yesterday, what happened, because I have many sharings from yesterday. So let the sharings come from you all first. Any games you played? You created any games for yourself? Could be you played just once and you were really happy with what happened.
I played the same gratitude play, not this belief game.
So that is make believe game for you. That's okay. Make believe means that you made something and you believed in it and you played that game. So you played the game of number 3.
Yeah, number 3 means
There's
that
fingers, 3 fingers.
3 fingers. Yeah.
Played that, na?
Yes.
So any difference you felt day before yesterday? Yesterday, anything major happened which you would like to share?
No, I told you that I'm feeling very light.
That's okay, but that is
But-
not the end, Shirish bhai. There's something beyond it also. You're
No,
feeling light, very good. And what else are you feeling?
Yeah, see, gratitude means, see, if I have, somebody has obliged me or somebody has done something for me, so I'm giving thanks to it. Normally, we don't give for small things, we don't give. So by heart, give them, thanks.
And then what happens? You feel light. And then what happens to the other person?
See, many persons are not there, or no, they are not in front of me, or
Lovely. Okay, very good. Very good.
So, and in the office also, I say thank you. So they are happy. They have smile on their face. Normally, they do small things. They bring tea or something. We don't say thank you. So they also say welcome, sir.
And do you say thank you for making this yummy tea today? The tea is very nice. What did you put? Did you did you make the tea in a different way? Now extend this appreciation. Okay, thoda और words add करिए.
Okay.
तो फिर वो सामने वाले को और फीलिंग होगी, वो सामने वाले को और फीलिंग होगी, तो आपकी फीलिंग और बढ़ेगी, और फिर वो सर्कल पे सर्कल चालू होता जाएगा. द सर्कल विल नेवर एंड. Okay, so add something when you say thank you.
Correct.
Yeah. एंड
Okay.
तो फिर आपकी फीलिंग भी बढ़ेगी. आपने एक सेंटेंस और बोला, 2 सेंटेंस और बोला, तो फिर योर फीलिंग विल आल्सो इंक्रीज. ट्राई डूइंग इट. हाँ.
Correct.
So
You know, a
yes, auntie.
huge file of papers had come from the office to be signed. Every day I have to sign something because I'm the chairman of the company. So I was just, when I saw the papers only, I started grumbling that, my God, how I'm going to sign this. Then I remembered Vandana said no grumbling, so I just kept quiet. And I signed all, and it went quite fast. I was scared, that it will happen. It went very fast. And then after that, I was about my work, and then my husband so sweetly is he checked everything, whether I had left out. I had left out 2 important signatures. Then my maid, she made my tea, she made my breakfast. I was so grateful to her. And Bichara, he even went and ironed some of my clothes and this and put them on my bed. I said, oh God, what's happening today? I'm so lucky.
Yeah. So being happy in whatever is happening, and then the
Is
whole. Yes, auntie.
Is that called a game, or I don't understand this game playing these 3 things? So every 3 hours, I just be grateful for certain things in my
Yes,
own
yes,
little way.
auntie. Minimum 3, maximum you can go any numbers.
Yeah, I do that every 3 hours. Even though if I'm outside, any little thing happens, I become grateful. I become grateful, and it changes my level of thinking and how I feel with everything around me. And I was actually out a lot yesterday, so but everything was working out very very good. So 3 hours like that I remember, but towards the evening sometimes I forget. Then sometimes I remember. Oh, I have to be grateful. Come on, let's start. That
Yeah,
way.
good, auntie. Good, very good. And your takeaways were very beautiful. All of you, Shirish Bhai and Chetna ji, amazing takeaways. And
Thank you.
I'm so glad that you all are just doing it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
When you read the takeaways, it's a reinforcement for you also, na? Ki,
Yes.
that's the whole idea of writing the takeaway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like when I read today in the morning, I had forgotten about few things, and then when I read all your takeaways, I said, "Wow, this was also there. This was also there." Because you all are writing in your own words. What you felt is your takeaway. Yeah. So that's very nice. So yesterday, what happened was the day was something very, very unusual for me. Unusual and happy and beautiful and different. And it was really amazing. It was a fantastic day. So after the session, I had a yoga session, which was from 8 to 9:15, which was my own practice session. It was something, it was something else only. I don't know where I was. It was a pranayam session, and my sir was taking the session, and it was amazing. Amazing means like I was feeling that I'm not here, and still I was here. Body was here, mind was there. I don't know where I was. It was by the end of it, the feeling was wow. There were tears in my eyes, and it was something very, very beautiful. So the class went, then the yoga session, then I had a student coming at on Zoom only, student at 10 o'clock. So 10 to 11, and that session was again very, very happy, very, very beautiful. The person felt very nice, and otherwise also the feeling is there, but yesterday the feeling was something very different. So then I'm telling you step by step. Then I had to go for few tests with my husband. So we left for Breach Candy Hospital, and there on the way, before going, I was just visualizing all the people in Breach Candy, the entire hospital, the machines over there, and just giving blessings and just thanking all of them before actually I could reach there. And when we reached, everything went very smoothly, and all the tests were good, and everything happened very beautifully. Then on our way, actually, I received a call from my daughter that she was not feeling well and she couldn't sleep the whole night. So then that little that dip was there, that what has happened. She said, I've got temperature 1 degree, and I took the medicine, but still the temperature is not dropping. And she's a doctor herself, she's a dentist, so she just takes the right medicines at the right time. And she very rarely calls like this. So when she's not there in front of you, then in that space I was feeling little, that dip was coming. But again, going into that space of gratitude, of happiness, so it was trying to shift my focus from there to other things. And also I was just giving my happy energies to her, sending my happy energies to her, imagining, so all that. But it was not working as much as, because when I saw her like that, she was having a blocked nose and she couldn't sleep the whole night, and all that was going on. Then the day went, we came home, and then again 5 o'clock she messaged that I have 103 temperature, 103 temperature. And then it was, just don't know what to do. And then suddenly I remembered, okay, let me create a game. Let the universe is reminding me to play the game, so I just so I took out my mood shifters. What should I do? What should I do? So I just chose one mantra on my phone and I put it on loudly. I also started chanting it. Then I took my mala and just did one mala. And by the time I was doing this, I felt a different kind of happiness within me. Okay. And then I started, I said, okay, universe, thank you for reminding me. Now let me play a game with you. So I started playing a game in that happy space. I would not say I was completely happy, but I was out of that situation. थोड़ा सा अलग feeling होने लग गया था. फिर मैंने जिस यूनिवर्स के साथ I started playing the game. And I started imagining, remember at the last para of yesterday's chapter, that when you are in that happy space, just imagine what you want, just create. What was that line?
When you are happy, that your frequency.
You have to
Is
capture
very
that
high.
energy. You have to capture that energy and imagine.
Capture that energy and imagine what you want, your dream or anything, what you want. So my dream was yesterday that, there are short-term dreams and long-term dreams. So obviously when, not obviously, when somebody is not well, then you really want that person to be well. And if that person is your own kid or anybody, you feel attached to your kid. Yeah. So let's admit that. So then what happened was, then the third thing what I did was, I said, let me go for a walk. But that is where I feel really happy. So my energies change instantly. Like this, the change is like that. Even if I have a headache and I go for a walk and my headache goes, if I have a runny nose, if I go for a walk, after 15 minutes, everything goes without taking any medicine. Yeah. So I went for a walk. The moment I went down, and it was like the wind, the gentle touch of the wind, the kids playing down, and the beautiful colors they were wearing, the different color, multicolored clothes that we were wearing. Color therapy is also a very beautiful therapy. When you see different colors and absorb those colors, they change your mood. So then I was just seeing everything and enjoying everything. And that is where this thought came, okay, so then I just, in my mind, while I was walking, I started imagining that Vrinda, who's my daughter, is sitting and having coffee with everybody. She's laughing and she's enjoying. And whereas the fact was something else, but my mind started making this as the real thing. And that was, that was already existing. But because of whatever happened since morning, the mind went into that space of fear at what's going to happen. What, she's got 3 degree temperature, so what's going to happen? And the doctor, she showed the doctor, and doctor told her to go for COVID and dengue test, both. So again, so both the things. So then I just thought, okay, now let me play this game of conviction and faith with the universe, that I had faith that Vrinda is, just enjoying, and she's sitting and having coffee with everyone because she enjoys having coffee. So hence I thought that let me think that, and she's happily sitting with her family and she's calling us and we're having a video call, and it went on and on and on. And then it just, it was just, okay, fine. This I started doing at 5:15, I think so. 5:15, 5:30. Then I called my son-in-law. He said, I'm at the office. Mom and dad are there with her and I will be late. So I won't be able to go because I have some clients with me from Mumbai. And I said, okay, just see if you can be there. It will be good for her. Okay, then I kept on the phone. 7:20, he calls me and he says, that was really beautiful, And he says that I am with her. And whereas he was saying that I'll be late, I don't know when will I reach home. 7:30 is with her and he's saying Vrinda's temperature is 99 without any medication. There was no medication. The doctor told her only to take Crocin because there was nothing else which was required. Nowadays, the doctors are not giving much of antibiotics because the body has been flushed with a lot of antibiotics in last 2 years. So the doctor had just told her to take Crocin. She didn't take Crocin because they thought that she thought that she'll take it after dinner in the night. Now, without taking any medicine, her fever came down to 99.
Oh.
So that was the beautiful thing. And I was so happy. Wow. Thank you, universe. You're so kind. You just, I played this game with you and you just made it happen for me. And he kept on, the call was on, she was also hearing the call and speakerphone. The call was in speakerphone. And he said, okay, I'll call back afterwards. Let her have dinner. Then I'm going to make you talk to her again. And that was so beautiful. Never, ever. She's a person who will always take medicine because she has to go for work the next day. And what happened was 2 days back, she had back-to-back surgeries. So she does surgeries also, dental surgeries. So she had back-to-back surgeries. And in the surgery, what they do, even if it's a 6-hour surgery, they will not come out to have water also. Leave food, leave eating anything. So they are just standing and not having water, food, nothing. So this, it was at times what happens is when she's too tired, this happens. She gets temperature and before doing anything, she will just pop a pill. Dolo to she takes like how we have Sing Chanana, like that she takes because of the commitments that she has the next day. But something happened yesterday, and this was the thing which was so beautiful that without any medication, her temperature dropped.
Lovely.
It was so awesome. And then when I was talking to my son-in-law, he said that, I'm telling her to get hospitalized. She's not been able to take care of herself. And, she is feeling and this was the first time. Otherwise, she manages, she sleeps and she just, manages everything on her own. But yesterday it was something very different. The fever after taking Dolo also didn't drop down. So it was something else only. And this is the power of the mind. This is the power of the games that we can play. And when did I play that power? This game was really important when I was really happy. Otherwise, what would have happened in that state of worry and fear? If I would have imagined that Vrinda is, I would have imagined I could have done that also. Vrinda is sitting and having coffee and she's enjoying with her family and everything is fine and she's going to work the next day and she's calling us and we all are having a video call. My feeling is of fear, my feeling is of disappointment, my feeling is of worry. And in that space, if I'm imagining what's going to happen, it will not happen. It will not come true. But first step was to bring me into that space of happiness, take myself out of that fear and worry. And then in that space, when I started imagining, it moved faster. It moved so fast that within 2 hours, I got the message. I got the phone call. And not only that, he was there with her and he was sitting with her and, that was so beautiful. Yeah, so like this create make-believe games. Yeah, and one other thing which I would like to share. So there was a student who had to come at 6 o'clock. He's going through some some gallbladder flush, it goes for 7 days. So he was supposed to come for yoga, and somehow he got tied in his office, and he messaged me at 5:47 that can I come little later. Now I have this principle that my last session is at 5 to 6. That's my last session, whether it's on Zoom or I don't take sessions afterwards, because 7 o'clock is our dinner time. So I'm taking little longer to explain all this, so that we know that okay, fine, this can, sometimes if we are also in that state, we'll remember this example. Okay, so what happened was, so he was supposed to come at 6, and he 5:47 he's messaging me, and his office is otherwise it's just 15 minutes, but in the evening time, it might take half an hour. Okay. So I said, okay, fine, come, because it was urgent for him. He's on a diet in which he's only having apple juice the whole day, and he's going to do this for 7 days. Okay. Apple juice and water. So this is a kind of treatment which goes for gallbladder stones. So it was really important for him to come for the session. So I said, okay, fine, you come. Whenever you leave, just give me a call, because 7 o'clock is our dinner time. And if you can come at 7:30. He said, yeah, 7:30, I'll really come. And then 7:15, he messaged, there's a lot of traffic. I've already left, but I might take another 20 minutes. So I said, okay. And yesterday, there was no feeling of complaining that okay, why, otherwise I would have thought, how can that this person be late, how do I take the session at this hour. And this was the first time in all these years. 2006 I have started teaching. 2006 se abhi tak, first time yesterday that I took the session at 7:45 till 9 o'clock. I was taking the session.
Wow.
So that was, and I really thanked him that, he was saying that, sorry, I was so late. I said, it's fine. You've opened a new door for me that, okay, now at this time also I can take the session, and there are no ifs and buts that, okay, how can somebody take a session? Can you do yoga at this time? Since he was he was on this apple juice, so there was no time, we can do any time. Nah? So just half an hour after having fruits, you can do your exercises. So that advantage was also there. But it was awesome. It was awesome. And I thanked him that you have opened a new door for me now. Now I can take sessions late in the night also, if required, if required. Otherwise, it's fine that, by 6. But now I'm open to taking sessions at 7 to 8 also, because some people, when they come from office, they like taking at that time. And I had in the past, some people had actually asked me, do you take sessions in the evening? And I said, no, 5 o'clock is the last session I take. But yesterday, why did it happen? Because I opened a new door, and hence this happened. And who opened it? Who opened it? Me, nobody else. The universe gave me an opportunity, and I used that opportunity. So he was very happy when I told, and he was laughing, and he was, very happy when he left. I was so happy for him. So what changed was, first, I became happy. I changed my energies. I worked on it. And how much time did it take? I didn't have to work. You have to choose the right mood shifter. We all know our mood shifters, We all what we love. We all know what we love. So when I poured love without any expectations, then that love was pure love. That was the space when I got connected with pure love, which is Parishuddha Prem. In Hindi, you say that Parishuddha Prem. There is no limitations, there are no ifs and buts, no prerequisites. It's just pure love. Yeah, so we can just. So like that, whenever we are in the space of fear, doubt, worry, you know what to do now. Immediately come, take yourself. I know that I have to go above the line, but how do I do? That is the most beautiful thing. How do I do it? Immediately, before you go deeper into it, just come out of it immediately. And that's what I did yesterday. And I'm telling you, it doesn't come always to me. Yesterday, something, because I started my day in a beautiful way, and then it went on and on and on. Yeah. So now let's start this new chapter, Power and Money. Let's look at this picture. Come on. Look at this man.
He's so happy. He's got so much of money.
Yes, he's so happy. Look
Yeah,
at his
overjoyed.
legs. He's dancing, overjoyed. Yes, overjoyed.
Wow, so much of money around him.
It's raining money. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I very feel overjoyed, very happy. Seeing him only, I'm feeling so happy. As if I've got so much of money around me.
Yes, auntie. Yes.
Yes.
That's so nice. That's so nice. That's what is required. That's what we are. This picture is telling us that yes,
Yeah.
you have. It's
Yeah.
telling you, yes, you have. You enter this picture, just put yourself in this man, in the place of this man, and just imagine yourself dancing happily, feeling that I have whatever I have is enough. I've got so much. Whenever I hold money, just think that, wow, this is so much I have. Don't think about any other person. Think that I have so much money. Each time you're holding money, remember, give this power of happiness and love. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Like in Secret Book, they say, I am a money magnet.
I'm a money magnet. Yes. So you've heard this, you know this, you remember this. Now use it for yourself. You know what happens is, हमको बहुत कुछ अच्छा लगता है. We like it, and then we think that this is the end. बस इसके आगे कुछ नहीं है. This is the difference between us and the people who are rich and famous. Why only 10% of the people have the entire wealth and money? Why? We have few names in our hands. Yes, we all know that, right? So why? Because they love money, not love in the terms of greed, but in the terms of, yes, they love money, and they give it also, isn't it? Haven't you seen? They do
Yes.
certain charity, they make hospitals, institutions, educational institutions, they help people, they give to NGOs, they give their time. Yes, no?
Yes.
The
Yes.
Ambanis, if you talk of the Ambanis, if you talk of this chairman of Mahindra, who's he?
Yeah.
Not getting the name. Wait, I'll get the name. So the Bill Gates, Warren Buffett's. Yes,
I would think of the Tatas.
the Tatas. Yes,
How much they donated and what work they did, the Parsis, that today there are so many things around which are.
Yes, auntie. Thank you for bringing the name Tatas, the Birlas.
Yeah.
Yeah, what all they have done now. Radhakishan Damani, if you know, he's the king of the share market. How many if we don't know, he has made hospitals, he has made good recreational spaces. The person who's the owner of DMart, he
Oh.
started with DMart, and
Oh.
I have met him as a person. He is so down to earth, and he's always smiling, very happy. He
How
started
nice.
his journey from a small place at Kalba Devi. He was living in a one-room house.
Such a great soul he is. Then
Such a great soul, and now he's made for people who don't know, just close to Bombay Hospital, he's made a beautiful building. I mean, you can say there's a very beautiful, it's not less than a temple, where he has made arrangements for people who are who come with the patients and who have no place to stay. They can stay at a very nominal rate, and the food is also proper, full lunch, full meals are served over there. You can stay there. You can, if anybody, if you know that coming from outside and they don't have a place to stay and who need to stay for a longer time in Mumbai, supposing even for 4 days, 5 days, otherwise, if you stay in a hotel, it's so costly. Here he's made everything close to Bombay Hospital. Look at his intention.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
these are the people who receive money and they give it back to the society.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then it's coming from a space of need, not greed.
Correct.
And that is what the universe copies. The universe gives and gives and gives if you are giving and giving and giving. Yes, so now we can start. Who would like to read? Read, can you read the chapter today?
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely.
Just a minute, huh, ma'am? I'll on the light. Just a minute.
So now, after getting the 3 keys, the key of love, the key of gratitude, the key of,
Play.
and now we are on the field. We have opened all the keys. Don't lock it again. It might get locked. Remember to reopen it. Now the door is open for you, and these doors are interconnected. Keep on just, moving deeper inside. This is not the end. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Yeah. So feel this happiness. Do something. Like auntie, you became so happy that we could actually feel it, isn't it? All of you, that she was
Yes.
happy, laughing, and a laugh was also different when we
Yes.
dance. So dance every time. Just you don't have to have some music. You have the inner music playing within. That inner song is always playing within. Happiness is a state of mind. You don't need anything else to make you happy. It is a state of mind. Right? Yes, everyone? Yes,
Yes.
let's read further. Read, can you
Poverty.
start? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am, I took time. Poverty consists in feeling poor. Ralph Waldo Emerson, transcendent author.
So, गरीब महसूस करने से ही मनुष्य गरीब होता है. महसूस, feelings is the only thing. A person, you just think about yourself. Let's think about ourselves. Let's identify what is my feeling in the area of money. What am I feeling now? Do I feel I have less money, there's scarcity of money, or do I feel I have abundance of money? My feeling is really important, not anybody else's feeling, not my husband's feeling, not my kids' feeling, not my in-laws' feelings. I will not borrow feelings from others. It's my feeling. What is my feeling just now? Even if I have 5,000 in my bank account, let me feel that I'm the richest person in this entire universe. I'm the richest person. My mom used to say this, I remember very clearly, that if you feel that, there is deficit of anything in your life, think of people who are below you. Below you, matlab they are, supposing I feel that, no, I have less money. Let me think of people who don't get food to eat, don't get 2 square meals to eat, and they don't know what to do. People who have lost their job, they don't know how to pay their bills. And here I am capable of doing everything. When you look at your own life, I've got everything. Whatever I want is there with me. So then you feel, wow, I'm the richest person. Rich in my thoughts, rich in my feelings. When I'm rich in my thoughts and my feelings, then I feel that richness. And that is what I change my frequency, I change my vibration. I start the ball, into motion, and it moves from me and it comes back to me in more and more abundance. This is the key. This is a play. You know, the universe doesn't understand that, okay, right now this person is having only 5,000 and he is to pay the bills of 50,000. How is the person going to pay? How did the universe understand? Through my feelings, through my conversations, through my words. Now I can create make-believe games that even though the money is not there to pay my bills, but then let me feel that I have enough. This 5,000 is enough. You will not realize how this 5,000 will become 5 lakhs, how the 5 lakhs will become 5 crores in no time. Something, some proposal will come to you, something will flow in your life, and things will just, you will not understand from where the money is coming, because in actuality, it is already there with you. Are we getting this? Do we agree with this? Yes, no?
Yeah.
Can we feel this and see the miracles happening in our life? Yes, let's read further.
How do you feel about money? Most people would say they love money, but if they don't have enough, they don't feel good about it at all. If a person has all the money they need, then most certainly they feel good about money. So can tell how you feel about money, because if you don't have all you need, then you don't feel good about money.
So today we are going to just keep our feeling chart in front of us. All of us have the feeling chart anyways, right? So do we all remember to see that chart on and off? Does it
Yes,
come in front of us?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, yes.
Lovely, lovely. So then just identify your feelings about money today. Money is the topic for today, and we've started a new topic. And let's understand, what is my feeling? You know, if somebody comes and my just a small thing, as the grocery guy comes, or I've ordered veggies and they're exotic veggies and the bill comes to 1,000 rupees. So then when I'm giving the money, how do I feel? What is my feeling? Do I feel I have enough? Do I feel I have so much? And with what feeling am I giving? Am I feeling happy when I'm giving? Or I'm complaining and screaming that अच्छा वो तो भाजी अच्छा ही नहीं था, आप तो कभी अच्छा देते नहीं हो, fresh नहीं देते हो, and what is this? And at that time, if you're giving money, just think that you've stopped the flow of money to come into your life. Just think that. So never, never, never do that. Increase your vibrations from a low space to a higher space, from being worried, anxiety, anxious, or fearful, or irritable, or angry, to a space of happiness. Now onwards, we'll just try to find things what can make you happy. Mood shifters we have the list of things that I love. We have everything ready for us in the platter. Now you have to choose. Hence, we did all this early. The homework, we did all this early before coming to this chapter. Yeah. So now you will say, it's quite obvious. If I don't have money, how can I be happy? How can I feel good about money? That's where is the test for you. That's why we are reading this book and understanding this new language, this new thing which we didn't know earlier. And life went on and on and on, and one day after another, and the same thing happening. And you're wondering that I'm trying my best, but it's not happening. There is nothing called try. Either you do or you don't do. There are only two opposites now, hot or cold. Do you say hot or try to be cold? Do we say that? Or cold or try to be hot? No, na? It's either hot or cold. These are the two truths, two ends. Either it's the North Pole or the South Pole. Either it's the east direction or the west direction. Yeah. So there are the main things, the major things are just to be happy. That's it. And then see what happens. Yes, let's read the next para.
If you look out into the world, you will see that the majority of people don't feel good about money, because majority of the world's money and riches is in the hands of about 2%
About
of the people.
10% of the people.
Sorry, about 10% of the people. The only difference between the wealthy people and everyone else is that the wealthy people give more good feelings about money than they do bad feelings. It's the simplest as that.
Before we read further, let's identify our feelings. Let's identify my feelings about money. When I see money in my locker, whatever money I have in the beginning of the month and then the end of the month or in the middle of the month, or whenever I see the money, whenever I take out money to give to somebody, or whenever I receive money and put it in my drawer, what is my feeling? Yeah. So just now also, what are you feeling? Just identify that and keep it with you. Make a note of it. Yeah.
Why is that so many people feel bad about money? It's not because that they have never had money, because most of the people who have money began with nothing. The reason why so many people feel bad about money is that they have negative beliefs about money, and those negative beliefs were fed up into their
There
subconscious
was
mind.
fed into, not fed up, was fed into the subconscious mind.
Ma'am, can you just zoom? I mean, wo thoda,
Yeah, I'll increase. Yeah, font.
yeah.
Because
Now,
one wrong word changes the meaning of the whole sentence.
whole sentence. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm
Please,
so sorry.
please.
Yeah. Why so many people feel bad about money is that they have negative beliefs about money, and those negative beliefs were fed into their subconscious minds when they were children. Beliefs like we can't afford that, money is evil, rich people must be dishonest, wanting money is wrong, and it's not spiritual. Having plenty of money means hard work.
Yes. So let's identify this. Do we, any of us, have these negative beliefs about money? And we've heard it from our parents, from our ancestors, from our teachers, and we've always been told that okay, if you have to really work hard to earn money doesn't grow on trees. Yes, no, everybody.
Yeah, we've
पैसा
been
कमाने
told.
के लिए बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती है, ऐसे नहीं होता है. And you say to your kids now that, or do you say to yourself, I can't afford that. That's what actually I did yesterday evening. I would like to really mention this, that how, we just say unconsciously. And when I said, I didn't realize only. So what happened was, we were walking in the garden. My husband was also there with me. And then in the morning, we received a message in our friends group that December 31st, they were planning to go to some place, some palace in Rajasthan, and the name of the palace was also given, and the cost of each day was coming to 30,000 for just 1 minute, huh? Sorry, my battery saver was showing, so I had to plug in. Yeah. So, so then, yeah. So the message was, and the name of the place was sent, and it was the cost of each room every day was coming was 30,000, inclusive only of breakfast. Yeah, and it was, it was quite surprising for me that 30,000 for 1 day into 3 days, 60,000 for one room. 1 day is 30,000, and plus the food and everything. So we were just talking. So my husband asked me, what do you want to do? So I said, I would really not want to go to this place and spend so much like this. I would rather prefer going to, a health retreat and spend some time over there. What will we do? We'll go over there. We will just eat all those meals, that food which is laid in front of us, and so much. Look at the cost, and then I mean, I was just thinking about the cost. That how can I spend so much? So I was coming from a space of scarcity, and I was wondering also. I told him that how can these people think of going to such places, so much, why are they thinking? I really don't know. And this conversation happened, and he said, okay, fine. I said, what do you want to do? So he said, I don't know. If you feel we don't go, we will not go. We can go some other place. And I also told that as it is, we are going to Goa in the beginning of December. And why do we want to spend so much? Why? Why? Let's save. So, see, what was happening was in the universe. I'm reading this, I'm hearing this, and I'm knowing this, that there is nothing called less scarcity in the universe. There's abundance of money. It's raining money. I'm a money magnet. I'm saying this, but what am I feeling? My feeling when it comes to giving money and spending money, I become like this. So now there was there was nothing. My thought was nice, but the way I was putting was wrong. The way I was feeling was wrong. Are you understanding? So I
Yes.
was feeling, my feeling was that no, there's this, the money is, why do we want to spend money? Let us save money so that we can use it for some other time, some other purpose. There are, and I keep on telling my kids also, instead of wasting money like this, the moment you say wasting money, it's a complaint in the area of money. So there are times I say to my son also that why do you want to spend so much on a branded shirt which is 14,000, 15,000? Why do you want to spend so much? Instead, why don't you give it to somebody who really needs it? Somebody who really, wants something, who requires it. So he always says, Mom, I can do that also. So see, look at my belief. Where am I coming from? This is where we need to catch ourselves. Yes, there is also a belief that people who are on the spiritual journey don't desire for money. Wanting money is wrong and it is not spiritual. Again, these are beliefs that are coming from our childhood. So now we have to just look into those beliefs. We need to look into those beliefs and see how can we change, because we know everything. There's no scarcity in the universe. If I want 5 lakhs now, it's there with me. It's my belief, my feeling that is making me feel that it is not there with me. But in reality, it is there with me. The universe will give it to me only when I feel, of course, working. It's not that you're sitting at one place, sitting in an air-conditioned room, not doing anything, no action, no movement, no deeds, nothing, and my universe will give it to you. No, it's not like that. Don't misunderstand. It's not like that. You do your part. You do your part feeling good. You do your hard work. You work for whatever you are doing, whatever profession you are in. You have a business, you have a job, you are a housewife, anything, whatever you are. But do your karma, do your part, and then see how everything flows beautifully. Does it make sense to you, all of you? Are you getting something?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. In fact, that's so very natural. You automatically tend to think, ki, why spend so much? Why spend so much?
Yeah.
It's very natural.
It's very natural, but the way I said was not right. Those other people, it's their journey, it's their life. Whatever they want, they can do. I can just think of myself that okay, I would have thought, to if I would like to spend, I would spend in a different way. And okay, respecting whatever holiday they are wanting to take, let them take. It's their decision, it's their choice, it's their happiness. If that makes them happy, let them do. Yeah. So the way my approach was not proper. That is where my correction was required. Yeah. So let's read further.
When you are a child, you accept just about everything your parents, teachers, or society tell you. And so, without realizing it, you grow up having negative feelings about money. The irony is that at the same time that you are told that wanting money is wrong, you're told that you have to earn a living, even if it means doing work you don't love. Maybe you were even told that there are only certain jobs you can do to earn a living, that it's limited list.
Yes, that it's a limited list. Matlab ki the jobs that is available, it's limited. And we say na that even when you passed out from school and it's there na when you go to college that only these many students can, the college has space for only these many students, only 30 students out of 500 students that have applied, only 30 students will be chosen. So what is this? What is the message you are getting? That there is limited space, but in reality, it's abundance, abundance of everything. So you can't change the world, but you can change your feelings. You can change your thoughts. And then if you are applying in that same university, in that same college with that thought that even though the number is 13, it's not just a number, but for me, I can see myself over there. Then what will happen is in that, because in your mind there is no limitation, then in that 30 only your name will appear, because that's what you have felt, that's what you've thought. And that's what happens, when people who are focused, people who know what their dreams are, they know where they are heading and they get it. I just gave you an example. So that is how, we keep on being in the space of limitation, limiting our minds, limiting our thoughts, limiting our beliefs. And as kids, we were told that wanting money is wrong. Don't, why do you require so much money? Why do you have a desire for so much money? Why do you want such, branded clothes? Why do you want such branded watches? You have one watch, still you want another watch. Why? And okay, you want, okay, fine, but work hard for it. You earn and then go. But the feeling, the feeling with which you say it's fine, yes, of course, I will create that, I will earn and then I will create that thing and I will go. But before that, see what are your feelings. Are you coming from a space of lack, or you're coming from a space of abundance, that it is already there with me? Yeah, so now we need to check this. All of you have identified where you're standing now. Is there lack or is there abundance? Where are you now? Honestly, just identify that for yourself. Because if you don't identify, then you'll never be able to understand what this chapter is trying to tell us. Yes?
Actually, suppose if there is a lack of money, but you have to imagine that there is abundance of money.
Yes, auntie. Because in actually, there is no lack of money.
Okay.
Because that is a limited, through your limited eyes, you're feeling and you're seeing that, okay, this is what I have. Whatever random figure, just supposing I have only 50,000. Yeah, or I have only 50 lakhs, or I have only 5 lakhs. It's just a number, it's just a form of energy. And I know how to change energies now. We have become experts, right? We can play games with the universe. Like how auntie was so happy when you felt, wow, I feel I am there in the picture. I'm attracting so much money. Keep on, you just keep this picture, just save this picture in your mind and keep on imagining this and see how it becomes real.
But when the session is on, the mood is different. You're really in that. Then as the day starts and so many things happen around you, you do tend to get a little shifted from your main thoughts.
Yes, that's
So again, you
natural.
have to push yourself and come back to that and imagine and try and live with like that.
Yes, auntie, not try, but you can do it. Within
Yeah.
you have to see when you go to the doctor sees the nerves, right? And he
Yeah.
gives you the right medicine. Yes. So now for you, you know what is the right medicine. The mood shifters, they are the medicine for you. They work for you.
Yes.
And some of them really work very fast. So you have to identify that, and it comes with practice.
Comes. As you said, it takes 21 days to change a habit.
Yes, auntie.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Vandana.
Yes, auntie. Read, you can start reading.
None of these things is true. The people who told you these things are innocent because they were passing on what they believed and felt was true. But because they believed it, the law of attraction made it true in their lives. Now you are learning that life works in a completely different way. If you lack money in your life, it is because you are giving out more bad feelings than you are giving good feelings about money. When you
Somebody's
realize there is
alarm is
nothing.
ringing or what? Read.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, it's in my room, other room.
You
Acha,
should mute yourself.
I was reading, na ma'am. I'll just go and do it.
Yes, read, please. I thought something
I'll
is
just
happening in
finish
my
this.
laptop.
I'll just finish this sentence.
Yes.
Okay, it's band ho gaya.
Huh.
When you realize there is, I'm so sorry for all that.
No,
when
it's
you
fine.
when you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Lao Tzu, circa 6th century BC.
Founder of Taoism. Yeah.
Taoism.
So none
Founder
of
of
these, none
Taoism.
of what things is true. What we read just that if you wanting money is wrong, and then at the same time you're told that you have to earn money. So two different things are coming, and two opposite things are coming, contradictory things. That wanting money is wrong, and the child gets confused. And they're telling me to go and earn money and do, study and work hard, and so that I get a good job, or go into a good business, I create my own business. The child is confused that what is happening. One point you're saying that wanting money is, it's not good. Yeah, some of our ancestors, our parents told this. The teachers also told us, right? Yes, no?
Yes.
We've
Yes.
heard at times, right? Suna hai na aisa? So none of these things are true, but the people who told us, they got it from their parents.
Yeah.
They were innocent. Yeah, but the current generation is over all this. They don't believe in this. They believe in their own thoughts and feelings. They believe in their own, they have faith in themselves. Yes, no, most of them.
Yes.
So this was given to us by our ancestors because they were innocent. They didn't know. They believed it to be true, hence they gave it to us unconsciously. But now it started actually with our generation only, that we wanted to know the reasoning of few things. Why? How? But the parents used to, and we used to respect our parents at the same time, our elders at the same time, and we used to believe, "ठीक है तो है, and let me do it. Since they are saying it must be true, let me do it." Yes, no? Yes, now the
Yes.
transition has come now, where they want to go their own way, and I feel they are right in some way, right? So now what happened? See, when we believed it to be true, even though it was a limited belief, and the law of attraction, for the law of attraction, anything what you feel and believe is true, so it just made it happen for you. Then don't be surprised that, oh, I'm working hard since the age of 24 years, but look, where am I now? Your feelings are different. Dear, check your feelings now. Check your feelings. How am I feeling when I'm paying my salary? How am I feeling when I'm receiving something from somebody? How am I feeling when my clients are not giving money at the right time? How am I feeling when I give my quotation to my clients? Do I feel I'm quoting high? And that's what my clients are going to feel. How am I feeling when I say that this is my fees for the entire month for the yoga session? How am I feeling? When I started my journey, I was going to the school, JBCN School of Special Kids, which is at Worli, which is at Parel. So I started going there, and when I wanted to give it free at that time, because that was my belief that I just want to give free. But then over a period, I experienced that when you give free something totally free, then it's not valued. People take you for granted. So then I started with 200 rupees for an hour. And then that was also seemingly when I told those people, the school authorities, that I would charge, they asked me. So I said 200 for an hour. Whereas, see, I was staying at Nepensi Road, coming to this place. I had to come in a bus. Then from the bus, I used to take a cab. But because just in the bus, it would take me much long time, quite a long time to reach. And time was also a factor. So, but still, I would take 3 hours traveling, 1 hour of taking the class, 4 hours, just 200 rupees. But that time also, that my mind, my belief was that it came from a space of free to 200, and I was feeling I'm charging too much. Why? How can I say also this 200 rupees? So that was my belief, because that was what was fed in my subconscious mind, and that's what the universe, the law of attraction, made it true for me. But then the learning happened. Then I understood what it is. Then I knew that people. So what used to happen was they never used to take it as a serious class. At times when other activities used to be there in the school, this class would get cancelled. I would receive a call that no, we won't be able to do today because there's an activity happening in the school. So what was happening, that activity was more important than this. So in my mind, I would think they're not understanding this, how by doing yoga, how the mind of the kids, the special kids, they lack focus and concentration. The mind goes faster, moves faster than what our mind works, how our mind works. They get distracted very fast. So I used to just, that self-talk used to happen. But then that is where, slowly the change started happening. And then I knew that you're valued only if you value yourself. So I started valuing my time, valuing the money, understood the importance of money, and then things changed. And it's talking to my sir also, that he used to say that if you call people home, then that the value is more than when you go to people's house. So then I stopped that also. For quite 2 years I was going from one place to another, teaching and learning also. But then that also stopped. So it's a phase, it's a whole process. You understand from your experiences, from your feelings, because when whatever you're giving, it's coming back to you. The law of attraction copies that. Yeah. So when you realize there's nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. There is no lack. If I ask 600 rupees, if I ask 1200 rupees for an hour, or if I ask 3000 rupees for an hour, that's my belief, my feeling. If my feeling is so powerful that yes, whatever I'm doing is worth this, then I'm definitely going to get it. Yes, so now ask, just understand your self-worth. All of you. Let's read further.
Love is sticking power. I came from a humble background, and even though my parents did not want a lot of money, they struggled to make ends meet. So I grew up with the same negative beliefs about money as most people. I knew I had to change how I felt about money to change my circumstances. And I knew I had to change myself completely. So money would not only come to me, but stick to me.
Yes, very,
I
very
could see
beautiful.
that.
We'll pause here, Reed.
Oh,
Very, very
okay.
beautiful that when you change your perceptions, when you change your negative beliefs, now see, one belief can be negative for me, but for the other person it might be positive. You know, you see na, so many people who just can do anything for money. And it's not that they hoard money, they give back to the society. Their feelings are good. For us, it might be, see, this person is so greedy. Money के लिए, पैसा के लिए वो कुछ भी कर सकता है. There's this saying na, na बाप बड़ा ना भैया, सबसे बड़ा रुपया. Yeah, you've heard this line?
Yeah.
So somebody has said this with completely a very good feeling, but हम क्या उसको नेगेटिव वे में ले लेते हैं कि इसके लिए तो पैसा ही सब कुछ है, पैसा के सामने ही अपना रिलेशंस भी खराब कर लेगा, फ्रेंडशिप भी खराब कर लेगा. Yes, there are some people who are like that, but now you ask that person, why is he attracting so much money? Why so much money? आप सोचते हैं ना कि ये आदमी इतना खराब है, फिर भी इसके पास इतना पैसा क्यों आता है? Why? Could be your brother, could be your sibling, could be your closest friend. But the thought is that now you go and ask that person, how is his feeling about money? Why is he attracting that money? Because he is loving money and money sticks to him. But that doesn't mean you have to go and adopt wrong ways to earn money. This para is not telling us that. But see where you are standing. And Rhonda is sharing her thing, that she grew up with negative beliefs about money, and she knew also that I had to change how I feel about money. Because see, if you're growing, if your childhood is like that there's always scarcity, there parents are crying and they don't know how to make their ends meet, and there is always this something coming from the parents that we can't afford this, we can't afford that, we can't go for holidays, we can't do this, that, you can't go for outings. Then what is the feeling? Obviously, there's this scarcity feeling, right? So now she knew that she had to change completely so that money would not only come to her, but that doesn't mean that she has to go and adopt the wrong means of earning money. She knew all the right ways. Only thing what she knew was that I will only feel good when I am holding money in my hands. When I see money, when I feel money, when I talk about money, I will say only good things. Yeah, let's read further.
I could see that people who had money not only attracted it to themselves, but they also made money stick to themselves. If you look at the money in the world and you if you look at all the money in the world and you distributed it equally to every person, within a short time, all the money would be back in the hands of the few percent, because the law of attraction must follow love. And so few person who feel good about money would magnetize it back to them. The force of love moves all the money and riches in the world, and it moves it according to the law.
Yes. So doesn't matter whatever was your past was. Right now, if you have a strong desire to transform the area of money, then the universe will say Tathastu, you've got it. See, there are 100 kids, just let's take this example. There are 100 kids and you gave each of the kid 1,000 rupees, yeah, to each one of them. Yeah. So all these kids will use the money for different purposes. Some people will just go and blow 1,000 rupees. क्या होता है? अभी मैं 5 minutes में I can spend. Yeah, some people will save out of 1,000 rupees, 500 rupees, 500 rupees they'll spend. बोलेंगे कि नहीं, मुझे जब जरूरत होगी रेनी डेज के लिए मुझे स्टोर करना है, सेव करना है ये मनी. So what is happening? See, saving is not bad, but saving with an intention that I am saving because I might need in future, I don't know when will I need it in future, is coming, this thought is coming from a space of scarcity. That you're putting this to the universe कि future में शायद मेरे पास money नहीं होगा. Yes, no, are you understanding?
Yes.
So then just saving is not wrong. Saving is right, but you save with the intention of surplus. कि मेरे पास बहुत है and I'm growing my money I'm putting it in something, putting it in shares, putting it in my savings account where I'm getting and I'm growing my money. Money is circulating. That form of energy is circulating. अगर ये फीलिंग के साथ सेव कर रहे हैं तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. बट सेव इसलिए कर रहे हैं कि नहीं, मुझे शायद आई विल रिक्वायर 10 years after my daughter will get married, तो उसके लिए शायद मुझे पैसा लगेगा, तो मैं उसके लिए सेव कर रहा हूँ और अपने पास में ही रखा है. So that is coming from a space of scarcity. Are you understanding the difference between the two? Yes, no, everybody?
Yes.
So those kids, now some kid might really go and 200 rupees given to somebody, 200 rupees spent on food, 200 rupees got some clothes for himself or herself, and the remaining you just buy something for somebody else. So you've used sensibly and with happiness. Not that मेरे पास 1000 रुपए ही है, मैं क्या करूं, कैसे करूं, मुझे अपने लिए भी लेना है, दूसरों के लिए लेने का तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं उठता है, मुझे तो सिर्फ अपने लिए लेना है. So see, the feelings are different in all these examples, right? And the universe sees all this. That okay, this child is greedy. Now I will not give to this child. This child is needy. This child knows how to use the money to its best. I'm going to give more and more money to this child. Take the example of Tata's. Ratan Tata, how beautifully, what all he's been doing. And at the same time, he's living a happy life. Yes? Take the example of the Manis. See, everything is taken together. You care about your health, you care about your mental, physical health, everything. Just now, our topic is about money. Yeah. So let's see that what were their feelings and what is my feelings about money. How can I change this feeling? And this is what we are learning in this chapter. Put more love. Put in love for not only money, but everything that you're doing. Whenever you're going to you're starting your day, you're going to the office, just change your mood. Not that scolding somebody, screaming at somebody, leaving the house with those feelings. When you enter office, then again, this is not good, that is not good, isko clean karo, ye theek se rakho. What is this? Why you've kept, you're always finding faults and criticizing. So then what is going to happen? You're not filled with love. Then you know what's going to happen. Yes?
But it is difficult for a businessman, when he has so much on his head, he really has to change. Like when I read this book and I'm a different person, but my husband is only business is business for him. He's very different.
Yes,
he won't believe in all this also. He says, don't talk about all this to me.
So that's fine. Let him do what he wants. You believe. Your belief will change his belief.
Okay.
Whatever, the demonstrative behavior. If you are doing something, your energies will flow into your husband's energy. See, in the purest form, he is like what you want just now. But the coverings around him has made him what he is. So once he realizes was he like this 20 years back also?
No.
So then that he was not like that. But their mind will give reasoning. But all this happened because of all the things what people are doing, his brothers are doing, his family members are doing, he's become like that. This is the reasoning you give to your mind, right? Or any other reasoning, whatever you're giving. I'm just giving you an example. So
circumstances.
Sorry, auntie?
Circumstances.
Circumstances have made him like that. Who created that circumstances? He himself. Who can change? He himself. If you're saying that he cannot change, but your desire is that he changes, first change yourself and see how your happy energies will start flowing. When you're full yourself, then you can fill others.
Okay.
Yeah, so once you start, then he will receive those energies definitely, for sure.
Definitely.
So what you have to do is just bless him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's read further.
This is an eternal and fundamental principle, inherent in all things, in every system of philosophy, in every religion and every science. There is no getting away from the law of love. Charles Hannell, 1866 to 1949, New Thought author.
Yeah, so whether you tell it as a principle, whether you tell it as a law, it's a law, law of love. Whether you tell it as a philosophy, religion, every religion talks only of one thing, that is love. The highest emotion is love. You talk of any religion. Even Jesus Christ, he says, God, forgive them what they are doing because they don't know what they are doing. He said this when he was being crucified. He told this, and he actually he people crucified means they pinned him up on that cross, and the kind of pain he was going through, and that time he said, because he was overflowing with love. So fill yourself with love and do things, and then see how things change. Whether it's a negative belief that you're carrying from your childhood, whether you're carrying from 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, recently, and the mind will give you reasons that because of these circumstances, this is happening. I am not like this, I was not like this, but I changed because of my brother. He kept on doing these wrong things to me. He kept on cheating, he kept on doing things. Now, what do? I had to change. So then now is the time to introspect and see that, did this change bring happiness in my life? Did this change is bringing love in my life? Am I happy at the end of the day? Am I feeling satisfied at the end of the day? Or am I just complaining and not being, not feeling, I'm feeling unhappy, I'm not comfortable. Yeah, if that thing is there, then there is scope to change. Yeah. Because then the law of attraction will make sure that, okay, this child wants to change. There's a desire to change. Let me fulfill his or her desires. Let's read further.
If you can see the law of attraction working when people win the lottery, they imagined and felt with all their heart that they would win the lottery. They spoke about when they win the lottery, not if they win the lottery, and they planned and imagined what they would do when they won. And they won. But the statistics on lottery winners show the real evidence of money sticking or not. Within few years of winning the lottery, the majority of people have lost the money and are in more debt than before they won the lottery. This happens because they used the law of attraction to win the lottery, but even when they received money, they did not change how they really felt about money, and they lost it all. The money did not stick to them.
Yes.
When you don't feel good about money, you repel it. It will never stick to you. Even when you get some extra money you hadn't figured on receiving in no time, all you will find that it has slipped through your fingers. Bigger bills come in, things break down, and unforeseen circumstances of every kind occur, all of which drains you of money and takes it right out of your hands. So, what is that makes money stick? Love. Love is the attracting force that brings money, and love is also the power that makes money stick. It has nothing to do with whether you are a good person or not. That aspect of you is beyond any question whatsoever, because you are far more magnificent than you realize.
We'll pause here. So what has happened? What did we just read? That how do I make money stick to me? Only thing I need to do is let me feel good about whatever I have. Because for the universe, remember, 5 rupees, 50 paise, 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, 5000 rupees. It's the same. 100 rupees, 50 rupees, 20 rupees. It's the same for the universe. Because money is just a form of energy. These numbers we have given to this form of energy. It's the purest form of energy. We say na Lakshmi. Lakshmi ji ka roop hota hai, money. What? So can you say that Lakshmi ji is, now today Lakshmi ji is 100%, today, next day she's 200%. Just now she's only 10%. Can we say like that? No, na? She's always 100%, right? She's goddess after all. Yes, no? And she's form of, she's the highest form. She's the wife of Vishnu, the creator. Yeah? Or whatever, whatever thought you have for money. But remember, it's just a form. It's always the same. The energy of money is always happy. The energy of money is always compassion. The energy of money is always love. If I can get in touch with that energy, then I can change my energies. Money is always giving me happiness and love. Without, it's a form of exchange now for us. Without money, you can't do anything, right? Yes, no, even if you have to buy a glass of water, you have to pay some 15 rupees, 20 rupees to buy that, a bottle of water, you have to pay some money. Yeah, even with the money which is coming in our house, in our homes, in the tap, we're paying the maintenance bills now with the building which we are staying. That is included in that, right? Nothing is coming free. Everything comes when you give money and when you receive money. So let me change, bigger bills. If some bills are there, we'll read what do you do when bills come. So let's read. So just remember, love is the only thing. Love is the only thing. Love what you are having. Love what you're doing. Love when you're spending. Love when you're receiving. Be happy. Yes, let's read further.
You have to give love and feel good about money to bring it to you and make it stick. Right now, if you lack money and your credit card debt is increasing, you have no sticking power and you are repelling money. It doesn't matter what financial state you are in now. It does not matter what financial state your business, your country, or the world is in. There is no such thing as a hopeless situation. There are people who lived during the Great Depression who thrived because they knew the law of love and attraction. They lived the law by imagining and feeling everything they wanted, and they defied the circumstances that surround them.
Yes. So right now, if you feel, so you're just remembering people who are in share market and they invest in the share market, and before they open the screen at 9 o'clock, and they feel, oh, I don't know what's going to happen to the stocks now. How is the market going to open? And they talk also like that, isn't it? Have you heard? So what is happening? Instead of that, just think that today my stocks will be profitable. Whatever stocks I have invested in, they will be profitable. And on the other hand, you see so many people now that whatever stocks they purchase, that its price rises. When they sell, then it's at a higher price. The moment they sell, the share prices drop down. Do you know any people like that? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, now?
Yes.
How does that happen? Because they love their shares, they love their investments, they love their stocks, they love the money which they have spent on it, and they imagine that yes, whatever they've invested, it is becoming double. Then that double becomes triple. They imagine like that. So play this game with the universe today. Whoever are investing in stocks, just play this game before you open before the market begins, before you open your laptop. Just shut your eyes and imagine today my stocks will give me higher returns, and see what happens. You can do that. You're playing a game with the universe, and be happy with whatever you have. You have to identify your feelings. Yeah. So, and what happened? See, this Rhonda is mentioning about the Great Depression. What happened? The Great Depression was, I think, in 1971. When was it? The Great Depression of 1979. Anybody remembers? There was a depression in the entire universe, in the entire on Earth, and everybody got affected by it. Hence, it's called the Great Depression. There's a book also written on it. So we can find out, Google and find out, but let's understand what happened recently, 2 years back, COVID times. What happened? So many people lost their jobs. So many people lost their businesses. The business which was giving good returns, it was just, it they had to quit because they had to pay the rentals. The rentals were so high, and there was no money in flow, and the savings also got exhausted. The bank account was also going down. So what was happening? People got really majorly affected, right? But then after that, when things started moving, they have come out of that situation. Some people like that, and some people are still in that situation. They're still, taking that as an excuse that, see, this happened in COVID, so I don't know how to pay your money, and I don't know when can I pay the money, and I won't be able to pay the money. Yes, many people are experiencing this also. Yes, no?
Yes.
And many people have come out of it also. How? How two extremes are happening in the same situation. People who have, their 20 years, 30 years business, they had to shut, and now they've started with something new, and that is giving them good money. They worked hard, and they knew that they can do it. And they defied all the circumstances that surrounded them. See, circumstances are not created by anybody else. It is created by us. Auntie? Auntie, are you there?
I had muted myself so that I also could read while Reeth was reading.
Okay, Auntie, very
So
good.
I got a better understanding of what I am learning today.
Yes, Auntie, very good. So did you understand this? That circumstances, there are many people who don't get affected by the circumstances. Yeah. So that doesn't mean you're going to go and tell your husband this, but just give your blessings to him so that he comes to a space of abundance. You can do that at least. When you're praying, when you're in the temple, just see this girl who's surrounded by this magnetic field. We're seeing this picture again. We saw it earlier and we're seeing it again. So see yourself as this. When your energies from you will start flowing outwards, it will reach your husband and his energies will change automatically. Yeah, so let's read this last para. Let our lives be good. Let me read this and complete. Let our lives be good and the times are good. We make our times such as we are, such are the times. Times are good and our life is good, the time is good. Always start from this thought. Because in actuality, we make our times such as we are. We are always good. We are coming from a happy space. So the time will also be good. Time is just an illusion. We read it earlier, right?
Yes.
Time is just a man-made thing. It's an illusion. कि कल क्या होगा, कल क्या हुआ था और आज क्या होगा. अभी क्या होगा is the time. This moment क्या होगा is the reality. Yes, this is sent by Saint Augustine of Hippo, 354 to 430, theologian and bishop. The force of love can break through every single obstacle or situation. World problems are no obstacle for the force of love. The law of attraction operates with the same power, whether the times are up or down. Still, if you feel that no, मेरा time अभी अच्छा नहीं है, मेरा time कब आएगा? अपना time आएगा. There's this rap ना? Have you heard this rap, this song?
Yes.
Say this कि मेरा time आ गया है. मेरा time है अभी. Time abhi, this moment. My time is now. Because that is the truth for the law of attraction. We'll pause here and we'll take the chapter further tomorrow. So just don't say mera time kab aayega. Just say mera time abhi hai, aa gaya. Keep on saying this and play this game with the universe. Don't say that, acha, this person will improve, then my time will improve. No, I am creating the circumstances. I created it. Now it's time for me to recreate it. Rescript. We rescripted the story of our life now. Yes, we wrote
Yes.
our own
Yes.
stories, right?
Yes. Yesterday I completed little more also of that. I sat and did that also.
Auntie, when do you feel you'll be able to complete? By what time?
When today?
No, but in how many more days do you feel you would be able to complete? Give commitment to yourself.
No, the thing is, the things don't come to me so fast. So as it comes, I am writing. I am writing.
So Auntie, whenever so where are you in the last from 30 years to the age you are now? Where are you now?
74, yeah.
That part, na?
Yeah.
The rest you've completed, right?
I think so.
You think or you feel? Do you feel or you think?
I think so.
Auntie, start feeling now. Say, I feel so.
I feel so.
The moment
Okay.
you say that, did you feel any difference?
Yes.
What was the difference?
More compassion, more when I felt that.
You started operating from your heart.
Yes.
Because
yes.
when we feel from our heart. When you think from your brain.
Brain, right.
And the brain will take you in circles and circles and circles. The heart will take you to your destination.
Yeah.
Yes, hence we say, I feel this. Replace the word I think from the word I feel. And then see, automatically things will start rolling. Yeah, Auntie, so try to just give a commitment that today I will complete or tomorrow I will complete. See, every day new experiences will be added, but just creating a picture, just creating a story, so that there is a beautiful ending to the story. The beginning, end, middle, everything is beautiful. That's what we are trying to write now. Yes. So
Vandana, I have a little request. Tomorrow I have to attend a prayer meeting. So I'll get up at 6:15 because I have to be at Masgaon by 7:15. So I have to get dressed, leave. So what I was requesting, whatever are our, our inputs or something, could you put it a little behind and then start with the class straight away? Or is that asking wrong to tell you to do that?
no, Auntie, I will send you the recording. If you really want to hear it again during the day, you can be with the pace of the class.
Okay, but 6:15 I will get up. Huh?
Yes, Auntie. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So then we can end today's session. Thank you, Reet, for your lovely reading. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Reed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we can just end today's session. Okay, I wanted to do something. Let's do it for 2 more minutes. Okay, so we'll do an exercise in which I will say ha, and you will also say ha. And then again ha. So once, twice, thrice, you will keep on increasing this. So I'll just tell you. So once ha, and then ha, ha, then ha, 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 then ha, 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 ha. And we'll keep on increasing this. Yeah, so we'll play this game. Let's begin. All of us ready? Reed, can
Yeah.
you please put your video on? And all of us can unmute ourselves.
Yeah.
Reed, are you there? You're not there? Reed. Okay, so let's begin. Ha. Let's start all of us together. Ha, ha.
Ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, 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 ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, 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 ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Shirish bhai, unmute yourself. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 Nice, nice. Lovely, lovely.
Such a nice way to start the day.
Yes, yes. So we'll start tomorrow like this.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely.
I like to today also that song very much.
Yes, that song is also
Yes, I love
awesome.
the song. I love the song.
So I'll put the song, I'll do one thing. 10 minutes before, I'll just put the song, let it play on and on. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
hear it. And then we can start with this ha ha. And then we can start our session. See
Yeah,
how
love-
can you feel the brain completely relaxed? And just for how
Yes.
much we did, not even 1 minute we did.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good. Superb. Thank you.
Yes.
lovely. Thank you everyone for being
Thank
part
you.
of this
Ma'am.
wonderful session. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Thank
I'm
you.
traveling to Amritsar now.
Okay, you're going to Amritsar?
Hanji,
Yeah.
just leaving 7 o'clock.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'll
Bon
attend the
voyage.
session tomorrow.
Stay well, stay safe.
Thank you,
Yes.
Auntie. Thank you
Happy
so much,
journey.
everyone. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
everyone.
Reed. Still, you
Thank you.
attended the session. Very good. And I'm so happy. And you
Thank you,
attend the
ma'am.
session tomorrow from there and show
Yes,
us
ma'am.
show us
Yes,
the
ma'am.
pictures. Send us the air
Yes,
from
ma'am.
Amritsar. We'll feel
Yes,
the
ma'am.
air. Thank
Have a
you.
lovely, have a
Thank you
lovely
so
time.
much, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry for the disturbance. And
No,
thank
no,
you so
fine.
much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Welcome,
ma'am.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you,
Thank you
Bana.
so much. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.